This is Support is Sexy, episode 242, and this is the final episode in our series on getting out your dream. Today's episode is about getting out there. Welcome to Support is Sexy. I'm your host, Elayne Fluker, entrepreneur, author, and founder of Chic Rebellion Media. 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, I interview inspiring women entrepreneurs who share their wins and their lessons to help you take your business and your life to the next level and create something sexy. Here we go. Hi everyone, welcome to a new episode of Support is Sexy. I'm so excited to have you here. It just would not be the same without you. And today is the final chapter, if you will, in our 5-part series on getting out your dream. We started with episode 238, part 1 of Get Out Your Dream, and that was about finding clarity about what your dream is. What exactly is it that you want to accomplish? Episode 239, we talked about how to create your vision statement as well as your mission statement. And something that I love, how to create your personal mission statement. So make sure you go back. Episode 239 gives you some questions to think about as you're creating your vision statement, your mission statement, and your personal statement, as well as some great examples from other companies and organizations so that you have a little bit of guidance or examples of something to work with. Episode 240, we talked about what's the plan? What is your plan for getting out your dream? You got to have a plan now. I always say, let go of the how. Don't get attached to how it's going to happen because you never really know. But I do believe you got to have a plan for at least how you think you're going to make this thing happen. Have a plan, have some ideas. So in that episode, I ask you some key questions to help you come up with your plan. And then episode 241, which was part 4, we talk about execution, which is the key to it all, the importance of giving yourself some deadlines, some goals, and some concrete deadlines or live lines or launch dates, whatever you want to call them, for when you're going to take action. So in today's episode, part 5 of Getting Out Your Dream, I want to talk about getting out there, which is different than executing. Of course, you can execute and make things happen and that kind of thing. And I have been guilty of this myself. You know, I always talk about my own experience, right? You execute things, you're accomplishing things on the to-do list, you're making things happen, but you're doing it in your office or your home office or your space or wherever, and you're not really out there. So if I check things off my to-do list and I'm getting things accomplished, true, but if I'm not really putting my work out there, or if I'm going to be a speaker, putting myself out there, or a writer, putting my writing out there in some way, you're not really getting out your dream. So you have to be willing to get out there. And a key part of this that I want to share with you today is to be willing to be imperfect. You have to take imperfect action. It's never, ever going to be perfect. I just believe that nothing ever is. We can strive for that and want it to be that, of course, and do our best to make things look, feel, people to experience it a certain way. But don't be stalled by perfection. Don't be paralyzed by perfection. You have to get out there, take imperfect action, and then you can get better and better and better. I always say there's learning in action. There's learning in action. How can you sit in one spot and figure out what you're going to do when certain things happen down the road if you're not even on the road? You're sitting still. You're not on the road, so you can't tell what'll happen. You have to be out there. You have to get in front. You have to take action. Also, something to remember is people cannot support you if they cannot see you. Again, people cannot support you if they cannot see you. So you want to be, as we talked about in a previous episode, that train that is out of the station and moving and inviting people to jump on board as you're moving. You're not sitting in the station. You are on your way. People need to see you in action and doing before they can really offer you support. Someone might offer you support in helping you get started. In fact, I'm offering you support in getting started, but the goal is to get you out there, to get you moving. So don't be afraid. I know there's some fear around it, or you want it to be perfect, or you want it to look a certain way. You want to make sure you make the right impression. I get it, but let the impression be this person is doing it. They are making something happen and they are getting better and better each time. So don't be stalled. Get out there. Let people see you. And when you think about the thing of you don't have enough, fill in the blank, right? Money, resources, contacts, whatever, to do the thing that you want to do. Another quote that I want you to remember that I've mentioned several times before, it is one of my favorites. It's from Arthur Ashe, and the quote is, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. So you get out there with that in mind, starting where you are, using what you have, do what you can. Get out there with what you have, make it happen with what you have, and then get better and better each time because you're only going to get better. Once you do it, I know the kind of person you are. You're like me. It gets better and better as you learn more and more. You get more comfortable and you move up and up and up and onward, onward, onward. Get out there, get in front of people, show people what you're working with, improve, ask for feedback, not only support, ask for feedback from people who you trust, who understand what you're doing or who want to know more about what you're doing, or your audience and your key customer. Do a survey, figure out what people think about what you're doing, people whose opinion you value or who are your customers or potential future customers. Get out there, get some feedback so you can do better and better and get out your dream. That is part of it. Getting out there while it's imperfect, making it happen while you're not even sure exactly how you're making it happen, but do it anyway. Don't be afraid or be afraid and do it anyway. But I want you to get out your dream. So make sure you go back, listen to previous episodes, get in touch with me at Elayne Fluker or at Support is Sexy on social media. You know, you can email me, Elayne at elaynefluker.com, there to support you. But I want you to get out your dream, move ahead, make it a reality, and for you to have the sexy business and life that you deserve. All right, so thank you all so much for listening. Hopefully you liked this series this week. Let me know. You know, you can go to supportissexypodcast.com. If you want to look at all of the episodes, hear them, read about them, you can just go to the search icon at the top and type in the phrase, get out your dream. And all of these episodes will come up there for you to see them. Get out your dream at supportissexypodcast.com. Okay, so thank you again so much for listening. And until next time, you know what to do. Go out there, get out your dream, and create something sexy. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care.